Safety with AI is a topic that you're going to have to embrace. It's going to be legislated, it'll be the law, so you'll either follow the laws and try and figure it out or start doing it now so that you can make your AI safer. And the way to do that is through inclusion and through inclusive design. Now, there's a study that came out from Stanford, Princeton, and MIT that indexes AIs against 100 different transparency factors. And they found that of all the systems they checked, none of them disclosed harms or the potential for harms, and only 37% of 100 was the average score for transparency. So basically, a lot of the AI that's being developed is not truly as open as maybe it's billed as. So this is important to you because if you do not factor in for harm, and if you do not factor in for bias and stereotyping, discrimination, other types of social harms, for example, you're going to run into trouble with your AI. So just like ChatGPT, before it was released, it was very racist and they muzzled it. In other words, they trained their algorithm to have the social manners and the legal requirements of diversity, equity, and inclusion, which most organizations are at least following from a employee standpoint. So this is applying it to design and applying it to AI. And one of the things you can use is called an abusability test, or a quick one, a version of that is an assumption buster. So abusability testing is where you use different factors to try and find harm. One of those might be a technical term called red teaming, which you apply to like ethics and harm and exclusion, and see if you can kind of break your design concept or your design. The assumption buster is a version of this you can use with your team. So the first thing you do with an assumption buster is state the benefits and what the benefits of your product the way you're saying they are, and the ideal, and then list out and go through, rate on a scale of 1 to 3. 1 is low amount, 2 is some, and 3 is a high amount. Who's going to be left out? Who is going to be annoyed? Who is going to be offended? Who's going to be insulted? Who's going to be threatened? And you go through each of these question categories and rank it with your team and discuss it. So it's a way to think about these things that cause unsafe AI, which is like bias and exclusion and harm that you might not see when you're developing your product. So it's super important that AI's focus is inclusive and that we can indeed move into a future of living beside AI, that it serves us and protects our communities. So try the Assumption Buster and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you soon.